squished it one time. And the whole army is coming with him. Well, I put the boat in this water this morning to go do some scouting, and you know, I'm scouting really for the next couple days, and the weather is just awful. Like, it's starting to blow in a little bit more and more each day. Every time I check it, it seems like it's getting closer and closer, and today is beautiful. I found some fish, and I called the guys at the office just to kind of see what was going on. I mean, next couple days is going to be a complete shutdown. So, found some fish today. It's beautiful. The guys are just editing some shows at the office. I think they were looking for an excuse to get out, which is a tough place to be. So we're out today, and I don't know, we'll see what we can make happen. We're gonna cover some ground, maybe get stretched to string myself today. Do a little solo mission. Let's see if we make something happen. Well, I'm running up the edge of this bar, and you know, I'm really looking for you know, either manatees or stingrays that might have a cobia swimming on the back of them. And sure enough, I saw a southern stingray with 2 cobias on it. One cobia was pretty small, but the other one is, I don't know, 30 inches. I'm never gonna pass up a 30-inch cobia to get a shot at it. So I'm gonna sneak back over here and see if I can find that joker again, and put a bait to him, see if I can get a bite. Okay, they're bolting now. I mean, hey, can't catch them all, but as soon as I hopped it on the back of that stingray, he jerked at it like he was gonna eat it, and then I think got spooked out, and well, obviously let it dust trail. But encouraging, because we haven't run the edge more than a half a mile. So onward, let's see if we can find some more. Oh, they're hot on me. I got one. They're coming right. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put this one in the rod holder. Is this getting greedy? I mean, yeah, there's 10 of them on top of this stingray right here. 10 of them. And I'm fixing to get a bite right again. Got one. Oh no, come on. Oh, he got it right there next to the boat. Look at, oh, he just pulled. Okay. Right here again. See the one swimming with my jig in his mouth? He's getting ready to go under the boat. Coming down. Free line. I'm gonna go out and around the motor, and we're on. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that's where the stingray is with the other 10 cobias. Oh, look at him on the surface. This is exactly what we were hoping for. A little March fishing, Charlotte Harbor. Oh, yeah, this is like perfect case scenario. My guess is he's gonna have some friends with him. I love it. Yeah, I mean, there was 10 of them with him, and I think the biggest of the group ate the jig. Yeah. Here he is. Uh-huh. Yeah, you wear yourself out there. Okay. I don't normally like to do this, but I am gonna bugger grip him just because I'm solo. Got him. Okay. We are on number 1. Okay. Calm down. This is why people either gaff them or net him. Don't think he's a legal one, so we're gonna let him go anyway, but perfect case scenario, ate that little jig right on the back of that stingray, and he probably goes, I don't know, he's probably borderline legal, but we're gonna let that joker go. Well, I mean, I'm a sight fisherman, bar none. I mean, that's what I want to do anyway. If I could do it every day, I would. But having the opportunity to have super clean water, it's middle of March, and we've got fish coming up and down the edges. This is like a sight fisherman's dream. And, you know, to be honest, probably a fly fisherman's dream. Because you can come up to these with a fly rod, which I don't have any in the boat right now. I was supposed to be looking for our shoot tomorrow and Thursday. But the reality is, if you can sight fish them, you can see them, and you gotta, I mean, it is target practice. You don't just go out there and just sling it in there and hope they'll run into it. You gotta kind of create intersections. And that's what I just did there. The stingray was going to the left. I led the stingray, and as soon as he got in front of him, I popped that little jig, and he ate it. That's perfect case scenario. Oh, how about the tarpon right there? Oh, say it ain't so. Come on now. We ain't eating that. Yeah, right here. Right here. Oh yeah, he ain't having none of that. He's like, I'm out of here. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Just try to find. Now we got the small one, I think, on this one, but we'll take it. There was like 3 of them charging after it. I don't think I can just go ahead and lip him and like let him go, but. Put this in the rod holder. And there he goes. Yeah, I just caught that little one, but there's a whole bunch of them sitting still on top of that stingray. So, just get another bait. Oh, I still see them. And they're pretty happy yet. Slide this on. Oh, I twitched it one time. And the whole army is coming with him. Oh, they're going back to the sting right now. That's good. That's good. See, all I gotta do, I'm power pole down. The whole school of them is with that stingray right in front of me. This one's a little bigger. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's gonna dart under the boat. Well, perfect perfect medium heavy rod for this kind of action, because I know what's gonna happen. Whoa. I'm gonna get a hold of a decent one. I was gonna say he's being awful cooperative for a second there. Okay, we'll switch up on the jig head and 2 for 2. Well, well, well. We are in the middle of the harbor, and this is it's kind of a good transition point. I have seen a few tarpon in here, although I'm not going to be upset if we catch one, but it's really not what I had been focused on. But it's an interesting wind out here. So we still have a little bit of incoming. Now the wind's coming more of the northeast. So I'm just gonna set up on the edge of this hole, throw some jigs out the back, see if we can make something happen. If not, then we won't stay here very long. We'll move on to another spot. But at least want to check it. It's on the way to one of the other reefs. Might as well try. I like all this bait coming at me. Oh, look at it all. Piles of bait right there. So, just some structure on the bottom that inevitably the bait likes to hang out on. But caught a couple cobia here yesterday with clients, and it was a little rough, a little sporty yesterday. We still caught them. I'm thinking, why not come here and try it? We got them up on the shallows early. I don't know. I'd like to see them, and we caught some good ones here yesterday, mid-40s. So hopefully 40 inches, that is. So, but you never know. I mean, you can catch a 50-pounder here. Those big ones do creep in this. So just gonna bounce this jig across the structure and see if we can get tight. Be interesting to see when the wind does, or when the tide starts moving a little bit, if the wind starts picking up. Because that's like something we've always looked for. It seems like at some point during the day, the wind goes like flat, and then all of a sudden starts blowing again. It's a pretty good chance that the tide's moving again. Oh, yeah. He came back and got it. I don't know what we got. It's heavy. Okay, it's a cob. It's a cob. As we're just telling stories. Okay, well, step in the right direction. I thought maybe he was down there, he'd find a friend. All right, so not a giant by any means, but I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can control him here. I mean, yeah, probably not. I'd like to get a giant. Well, I mean, a giant 40-incher would be fine. Okay. Okay. I mean, cool colorations on them, right? Especially on these smaller ones. They still have all that striping. And then the cobia's best secret. This right here. Ooh. He's like, yeah, you just stick that up here. I'll use them on you. And then they just relax. They go right back down. He gone. Well, well, well. So transition. Tide just finished. We were just telling stories, and sure enough, we're starting to see a little bit of that outgoing tide now. Structured right here behind me. See if we can catch a big one. A big one. Hammerhead, I think. Sure would be, yeah, he's coming right to the back of the boat. Hey, we're trying to fish here. What's going on? Cheryl Harbor, you never know what you're gonna see. Yeah, okay. Well, I imagine he's interested in what we're catching. I mean, maybe the boat smells fishy. Maybe, just maybe. I knew that was a hammer too, as soon as his dorsal came out of the water. Well, we really didn't know what to expect, but look, the weather window was today. Tomorrow, Thursday, it's gonna be awful wind-wise. So, glad it actually all came together. You know, sometimes it's best to just go. You can't catch them on the couch. Can't catch them as easily when it's blowing 40. But look, I mean, opportunity, beautiful, sunny day, no wind, and sight fishing game was on point today. That's the kind of stuff that I really like to do, and you know, you guys have seen this enough that you gotta get it. You know, sight fishing, redfish in the backcountry is cool, but man, when you can sight fish some cobia on the back of stingrays, man, I don't know if it gets any better.